2020 was a terrible year, blah, blah, blah. You get it, you lived it, we don't have to keep talking about it. There were some silver linings for me. I spent the third week of quarantine getting whiskey drunk and watching Coco and Booksmart on repeat. So, you know, doing great mentally, huh? I finished my thesis, which was really hard. I'm proud of myself for doing. And I started this channel, which kind of the same vein. This is difficult and it takes a lot of energy, but I'm really glad that I'm doing it. I'm enjoying it, which is more than I can say for the thesis. But the brightest spot of all, easily, is the same bright spot I've had in every year of my life. Video games. Duh, that's what the channel is. I don't know that I'm making it through 2020 with any mild amount of sanity still clinging to my brain without these games. And mild is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. Guys, these games gave me an out on a year when I think we all needed it, so I want to share them with you. These are my top 10 games of 2020 that I played this year. Don't really have to come out. No one cares. Top 10 of 2020! Starting out the countdown at number 10 is this weeb ass shit right here. Oh my god. This is such a good one. I started playing this game years ago, but it never clicked. I never got hooked. But it was on sale at the beginning of quarantine and picked it up, and who am I the smartest man alive? That was such a good decision. It's so visually appealing. The Persona Atlas animation style, whatever you want to call it, is just so visually appealing. It's fucking eye candy. It's got such good puzzles. I love spatial awareness puzzles, and they even made these ones easier than the last game, which is great because now I just get to feel smart all the time. And there's, you know, varying levels of difficulty that if I wanted to be a smart boy, a real one, I could try. No. I just want to feel like it. You're Vincent, your girlfriend's name is Catherine. She's super hot in a tired mommy kind of way. Like all you want to do is like, you know, draw her a bath and put her to bed. Just give her that rest because she deserves it. But you can't because you're a fuck up and she's mad at you because you got to get your fucking shit together so y'all can start a life. But then you start waking up every morning with a young blonde version of your girlfriend who's kind of insane, and hijinks ensue. Also, in the full body edition of the game, they added new characters and storylines. So when you play it, you might also have a moment where you're like, oh, if they'd have let me, I'd have fucked that pretty little femboy. I really would have. If they would have given me a shot at it, it was gonna happen. Sexuality's a spectrum. What I like about the indie game genre as a whole is that it's usually super simple concepts done very well, and that is exactly the case in Broforce. It is a simplistic 2D shooter with destructible environments and a diverse cast of characters, from the Bro to Rambro to Double Bro 7. You got so many fun, stupid options. They all have unique attack styles and their own signature moves. There's a diverse enemy cast, terrorists, aliens, the devil himself, you know, whatever. It's a very fun co-op experience, mainly because who doesn't want to get drunk and mock the US's imperialistic tendencies and bro culture at the same time? Where are you gonna get that? Where are you gonna get that kind of fun? It's not a very difficult game, but that low skill barrier allows everybody to jump in and have some stupid, hectic fun, which is exactly what me and my best friend did. If you're looking for a game to play with somebody that you want to have some fun with, this is gonna be an easy choice. You're gonna have a nice time. I would highly recommend. Ori the Blind Forest is one of the most fluid 2D platformers I've ever played. You play as a little woodland sprite who gets kidnapped and develops Stockholm Syndrome and eventually escapes to save the world, only to come back and live happily ever after with your captor. That is a very loose interpretation of the events of this game. I wouldn't put a lot of stock into what I just said. But guys, the environments are breathtaking, the colors pop off the screen, and the controls are so damn tight. They feel so good whenever you're controlling this little shit. If you love the Metroidvania genre, if you like Guacamelee, you need to go play this game right now. Go, skedaddle, go do it, we'll wait for you. Guys, we're not gonna wait. Are you fucking kidding me, you nerd? Oh my god. On to number 7. Now, I played both versions of this game at the beginning of quarantine, and I am so glad that I saved the remake for last because it is the clearly superior version of the game. Like, getting caught by this big asshole in the original meant you're fucking dead. That's it. You are one dead motherfucker. However, now I can pop a couple headshots into that bastard's forehead and just be like, look, Nemesis, I don't know what you heard, but I ain't no bitch. I ain't about to go out like no bitch. It's got all the backtracking, puzzle-solving goodness from the originals that I love so much, but with controls that don't make me feel like I'm having a stroke. So that seems like a win-win for me. Even though the dialogue is still the dumbest, most bad action movie bullshit you'll ever see, but no one's here for the story, let's be honest. But most importantly, I just can't wait for the remake of Resident Evil 4 that's coming out in a few years, because oh my god, my soul is ready. So is my butt. Why do we gotta... You thought I was gonna spend an entire year inside and not get hooked on a Call of Duty game? In your fucking dreams, dork. Don't get me wrong, this game is kind of broken. Every update nerfs one overpowered weapon only to create another one, but the team has been good about pumping out updates and new content at a decent pace. And they provided a lot of new game modes, specifically the zombie mode that they used for Halloween. Holy shit, that is the best take on the Battle Royale formula I have seen to date. It is so fucking good. Plus it's free to play because the developers realized they could get dorks to pay money to buy skins for their guns and characters instead of having to funnel that money into developing a new game. It's, you know, it's dickish, but it's kind of smart. It works for me. I don't care, it's a win-win. I'm downloading the game for free and all I have to do is let a 12-year-old call me a bot because I don't have a skin for my character. I'll make that trade all day. I know as gamers we usually have mixed feelings on all these remakes and remasters that we're getting, but sometimes they do them so well that it becomes clearly the best way to play the game, and that is the case with Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, it is a reimagining of the original game with beautiful graphics, tight controls, and humor that is just on point. It's very good for a video game. It is very good video game humor. It's honestly a perfect depiction of this series at its best. Like, as soon as I finished playing, I started again. I wanted to do that New Game Plus and just keep having a blast, which I did. By reimagining the original story and including all the quality of life updates that came in the sequels, the folks at Insomniac have created the definitive Ratchet and Clank experience and have me drooling over a PS5 so I can get that next one when it comes out. I'm so excited for that game. Now I struggle with this game's place on this list more than any other title. However, the combat, the story, and the grappling hook made it 100% a top 5 title for me this year. Like, Ghost of Tsushima was great. I know we didn't start out great, but once I got my fingers like real dug in there, I had a fantastic time with this game. The story of Jin Sakai constantly being forced to either challenge or outright abandon his samurai principles in order to save his loved ones is so compelling. And it even seeps its way into the gameplay because you have to decide whether or not you want to run to the front of every enemy camp and be like, hey everybody, I'm here, everybody look at me, I don't want any of y'all to tell my uncle after I kill y'all that I killed y'all in any other way but very honorably. I want everybody to know, I'm a very nice murderer here. Or you just say, hey, uncle, go fuck yourself, alright? I gotta kill a lot of people, I'm just gonna do this quietly, just run up on everybody, just like, shh, go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm not jacking them off. I'm just, this is a stab, but either way, I'm putting that motherfucker to bed. It feels like everything you're doing is leading to this great cinematic climax, and that's because it fucking is. They nailed the landing on the ending of this game, and I had such a good time experiencing that. It's so cinematic, so beautiful. If you haven't gotten a chance yet, go pick that game up and just treat yourself to a solid 40 hours of fun. I'm gonna sum up my love for Doom Eternal in 2 words. Hookshot Shotgun. The defense rests, Your Honor. About 18 years ago now, my grandma bought me a copy of Super Mario Sunshine on my sister's birthday. Now, aside from royally pissing off my sister, which is always a plus, I didn't get a ton out of the game. It wasn't for me at the time. However, fast forward to October of 2020, with me drunk in the middle of yet another Louisiana hurricane, I picked up my Switch and I kind of immediately realized, oh shit, this game is fucking awesome. It really is. Wonderful music, precise platforming, inventive level design, they're all on full display throughout the game. Delfino Plaza is one of the most interesting hub worlds I've ever seen in a game, and I love the unifying tropical vacation theme that is on display throughout every world of the game. It's very interesting, it's very cool. Even the addition of the talking bidet backpack that you're wearing just unleashed all kinds of new gameplay opportunities, new mechanics, and new ways to explore these bigger, more interesting levels. I loved that, I really did. Even when I was playing through the parts of the game that were absolute horseshit, like the lava boat, or pushing that fucking melon around, Jesus Christ, I still couldn't stop playing. I wanted to keep going so I could get to the next level and see what else they had to offer me, because everything I'd seen to that point was fucking great, and they did not disappoint. Guys, take this Italian bastard on his vacation. He deserves it for the gems he has popped out for us throughout the years. Of course it's the number one, you fucking fool. What'd you think? You thought I was gonna let these bitches emotionally destroy me and then not hold them down? Get fucking real, all right? I already spent weeks preparing a 24-minute video that explains in great detail why I think this is such a magnificent game. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. But the long and short of it is, I don't think any video game is ever going to make me feel what I felt when I was going through that emotional minefield. Holy shit. Naughty Dog has taken their storytelling to another level once again, and I cannot wait to see what these motherfuckers do on the PS5. I am waiting with bated breath. That's the video, guys. That's the whole top 10. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you agree or disagree, or if there's some games you think I left off and I need to play them. Let me know. I might play them this year. Make the list next year, all right? Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My birthday's coming up on Valentine's Day, so you know your boy's gonna get drunk and party like it's 1999, which for me means sitting around in my boxers and playing Pokemon Yellow all day. It's gonna be a real rager. But regardless, you already know the most important thing to do. Take care of those sweet little baby angel butts so I can see you back here next time. We can talk about some other dumb shit, all right? I love you. Stay safe. Mwah. Bye. Bye.